Let's see if we are live. We're going to do some design work tonight for the Color Mana Spell Point variant rule system being updated for 2024 rules in the Player's Handbook for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Looks like I am live and checking my volume here. Mic check, mic check. I am live and checking my volume here. Mic check. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Let's drop that down so it's not obnoxious. I'm going to grab my link here. I'm going to do some social media postings. So chances are you came in through a social media post with a piece of art on it. That would be this piece of art today. That is an image from the Bards section of the current Color Mana Spell Point variant rule book that's on the DMsGuild pertaining to Bards. That is Rakdos symbol in the background. Rakdos is the red-black death cult hedonists that run the torture circus. Rakdos is their demon lord, and all performance is in honor of his hedonist pleasures. So it's a little Loxodon, Goblin, and Minotaur performers kicking out some. Well, they kind of have a new rock vibe to them, but we could go with death metal. I'd be fine with that too. So my name is Phil Kearney. Hey, I create role-playing games. I illustrate them. I publish them online, and I've been creating content on the DMsGuild for 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons since 2017. I've been a DM since 1987, so 30 years later. Cheers. Let's see, I've been a Magic enthusiast since 1995, and I've been a freelance illustrator since 1999 in the fantasy gaming industry. I'm here on Twitter at Phil Kearney. You can catch me here for the different images that I post, like you may have seen the social posting here or on Discord. But I post works in progress, early looks, when I go live, discount coupons, etc. So you can check that stuff out if you want to follow me there at Phil Kearney. Here on YouTube, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications of when we are live in the future. And thanks a lot to all the supporters that have been following along and interested in this and all the other projects that I've been creating for Spelljammer, Magic the Gathering, D&D 5e conversions, the Eberron campaign adventure that we are writing, that we're illustrating in the mornings currently to publish on the DMsGuild as well. I've got a slew of stuff here, free books. That you can, they all have free previews if you want to buy them. Bless you. It helps encourage me to keep doing this stuff every day. The full playlist of all the different Color Mana stuff that I've been building over the past few years is here and here. Here's the full bundle of books for the Color Mana conversion that's on DMsGuild. The document that we're using today, if you click on that, it'll take you to my Patreon. So if you click here on the YouTube stream, hi, that's us. Otherwise, if you click on the Martial Powers button, it'll take you to the document that we're currently working on during these sessions. For you, it's read-only, but you can read the entire thing. It's the same as this document here that we'll be writing in today, and it looks like we're up to 152 pages right now. The whole front end of this book is the new variant system of martial powers that we're creating that builds a mana system that martial characters can use, kind of like a battle master or a arcane trickster or an eldritch knight. Or a Psy warrior, or the psionic thief, whatever it's called. Anyway, soul knife, I think. I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, there's a bunch of subsystem mechanics for martial characters, mainly in rogue and fighter, but any of them can have it. The monk has its focus points, key, whatever. And so basically we're unifying all of these into a monk structure of short casting over the course of short rest, 20 mana, level 1 to 20, you end up with 20 mana, and you have power scaling from level 1 to 5, just like a half caster. Paladins use this system as well. Instead of being on a long rest system, they're now on a short rest system to march that martial pace, to really separate them from, because if you're not a full caster, you're just not really a caster. You're just throwing some mana around. But let's be real, the paladin uses that mana supply to smite with. It's just a damage boost, which we integrate fully into the classes here and give paladins a new identity. And the ranger is the one that really, the ranger and the artificer are the two that most most readily weave magic and power together. And of course, the Warlock can gain access to power as well by learning powers as alternate mana uses as invocations, which I think is a great solution for a more Gish-like Warlock. We have all the mechanics for how the mana system works here. We have 180-ish powers. 115 of them do use mana. The rest of them are like cantrip effects that you just got to know to be able to use. Otherwise, they're kind of like cantrips. They're either on or they're off whenever you need them. Sustained effects are like concentration things that you can stack over levels. Do I have language above already that establishes you can't exceed your max channel limit unless the power... Got it. I'll double check that. You can stack up these aura effects onto your character. The higher rank you are, the more points you can put into it. Doesn't require concentration, but it eats up your slots. So you can have as many of these powers as you want, but you only have a budget equal to your max rank of power, which is your half casting progression. And then once we get through all those, we have the meta power feats, damage types, weapon masteries as combat masteries. You can just learn a stack of 40 feats from the new player handbook that you can learn as powers instead of things that require mana. You don't gain any stat bonuses from it, but in the first 2 levels of your character's creation, you can have all the feats your martial character will ever need. And then once you actually start gaining feats at your level 4 breakpoints, you can actually just use them for stat gains because you already got all the feats that you needed. And then magic damage types. At level 1, you can select basic damage types, and then we have advanced damage types at level 5, which is you can just deal that damage magically when you hit with stuff like so many of the subclasses let you do now already. So having the ability to like pick that up as a list of prepared abilities, i.e. spells with a mana budget, great solution. Then we have the actual scaffold for the 2024 classes that have been modified using the martial power mana system that we use. And all of this uses the color mana system. So if we get through the barbarian and the fighter and the monk and the rogue, and then we get into the half casters of the paladin and the ranger, and then we get into the actual casters that don't have powers on their own, like the artificer can only pick up powers as infusions, and warlocks can only pick up powers as invocations, but they still have the same 20 short rest mana pool that we have for half casters now. And they can do a lot by blending powers and spell effects together to be able to create effects. So, get through all that stuff. Then we have the DM section of different magic items that we can create with the power system instead of the normal magic system. So we've been building frames for that, and we want to come back and create actual magic items with this stuff. And then the DM section goes on with like how to create different types of powers based on the themes that you want in your campaign. The magic paradigms like elemental magic or color magic or light and dark side, stuff like that. And then there's giving monsters power kits using the 4E roll template that monsters have. And then the scale of CR to what rank of power they have, to the type of die roll they make whenever they're adding dice to their power rolls, the amount of powers that they can know, and just a real quick summary of like if it's a good roll, they're going to have this kind of bonus at this CR, and if it's a bad roll, this is the kind of bonus they have at the CR. Makes it really easy for you to build monsters on the fly. We have examples of all the different types and the powers that those rolls of monsters would have here. And once we get through that, we have a stack of sample playtest characters that need to be updated because we've updated the rules. But getting these out of the way, we had the entire Rubble Belt playtest design system that I used as a DM to build the playtesting that we had in our last round of playtesting in June, July, and August from level 3 through 6. And so this whole system is here, and it works. So I can build that into a kit to sell online on the DMsGuild to accompany the martial power system. And now we're working on, here are the extra paths that all the subclasses that we created for the power system using 2024 rules that don't currently exist in the player's handbook that we'll release as a separate extension and basically a coupon for the book. Now, when I make extensions for stuff, I make all the other books less expensive. And generally, you get a good third off of everything. So it's a great way for you to be able to buy in and continue to invest by picking up one of the books to support me making more of them. That's basically how that goes. So once this book actually gets into production, we'll be doing artwork for it, like the book cover and all the interior art and the page layouts and stuff like that while it's off at the editor. And you can see me going through that process right now with the Eberron adventure that we're creating in the mornings, Monday through Friday. That's where my art projects go. And then in the evenings, on Mondays and Thursdays like this, as well as on Tuesday and Friday lunch times. And then I have a brunch Saturday, my brunch workbench, where I work on stuff. And generally, I work on martial powers, color mana system, which the martial powers can use with its mana system, as well as Spelljammer stuff, the alternate bastion system that we have, and the mass combat system that we have. Those are the 5 main things that we have on our plate right now, which will probably take us into 2026 to complete everything. So I'll be putting out material as it gets completed as we go along. But if you want to jump on board with me here and subscribe and go into my Discord channel, just to point that out real quick, my Discord community is here. And we are currently, we have open enrollment for the Martial Powers playtest starting at level 3 in a Beck Me style, in an old basic D&D red box style dungeon crawl campaign where gold is converted into experience points, not killing monsters. So for the playtest, you fight as many monsters as necessary for you to get to be able to go find gold. And when you pull the gold out of the dungeon, that's when you get the experience points. So we can control the leveling of our characters and have tons of combat and not gain levels artificially fast. So we can play test the system in combat, but have an environment that encourages you to explore, have social encounters as well if that's what you want to do to obtain the gold. And if you keep the stuff as resources, like mana crystals and stuff, or magic items that you find, or whatever, if you keep that stuff to use, it doesn't give you an experience points. You have to throw away the stuff that you find to get the gold value or the experience points of that item. You don't get the experience points unless you give the item away. That's how basic D&D works. So we're bringing that back with a taking away emphasis on gold, and instead giving you magic items that have like common and uncommon magic items that are like a couple points of mana here. Like if you get like this mana stone here, it's say worth 100. It'd be worth like 1 point of mana would be worth like 50 gold pieces to purchase as a common consumable magic item. So if you get rid of that item, instead of getting the point of mana or the 50 gold, you'd get 50 experience points instead. So I can litter the dungeon with mana crystals, or I can have like a dragon's lair that has a bunch of eggs in them, and if you take the eggs from them, for example, those could all be a mana crystal of whatever color the dragon is, and since it's just an egg or a creature sort of thing, it's an item really, but it then becomes, you could then use a ritual to attune to it and make it a mana crystal. You can consume it and gain more mana, like a potion, as a bonus action. So those are ideas that we're playing with for the playtest, and while we're doing that, you can explore all these ideas and play with mana, and we can find if anything breaks along the way, which we have. That's why playtesting is great. You find unexpected interactions or takes, like mistakes that people take, like they think something works a way, but it actually doesn't work that way. So let's go back and revisit that, find out what do we need to do to fix it so it does what we want it to do. But so for now, let's go down here into let's go to the druid and fetch druid type stuff. We're going to copy all that. We're going to take it up to the bard. We're skipping cleric today because I want to work on bards. Just wanted to work on bards. So here we are, working on bards. There's 4 bards in the player's handbook, and we're going to look at why didn't I get subclasses? Give me subclasses. Copy. There we go. So tonight we probably have enough time this evening, probably to get through all of these. We'll see. I've got a couple hours on the clock available, so Again, you can play along if you want. We're going to go with College of the... Let's see how they structure stuff over here. I'm going to grab this and pluck that out so it's its own tab. And let's go back up here to the top. And game rules, classes. Bard. So we went through this, I think it was episode 4 of this stream. Maybe it was 1. It's in the list. Go down the playlist. And so we went through all the scaffolding for the Bard. And sussed everything out using Bardic Inspiration as an action, bonus action, or reaction. As an action, you can inspire your own spellcasting by expending 1 Bardic Inspiration die to regain 1 point of mana. You can regain a number of mana this way up to your Charisma modifier, minimum of 1, as part of this action. Bonus action, you can give 1 die of inspiration to a creature within 60 feet of yourself who can see or hear you. A creature can have only 1 Bardic Inspiration die at a time. Within the next hour, when the creature fails a d20 test, it can roll the die of inspiration and add the number rolled to the d20, potentially turning the failure into a success. The Bardic Inspiration die is expended when it's rolled this way. And then as a reaction, when a creature within 60 feet of yourself who you can see or hear you fails a d20 test, you can use your reaction to roll a Bardic Inspiration die and add the number rolled to the d20, potentially turning the failure into a success. And the die is expended this way. That's a reaction to seeing somebody do something as opposed to giving them a die that they can spend themselves at some point. So, different. Higher level, your Bardic die improves. There you go. Number of uses. You have a number of Bardic Inspiration dice equal to your Charisma modifier, minimum of 1. And you regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. So this allows you, this number of uses, your Charisma modifier is basically giving you, because we have this action here, you can expend your Bardic die to regain mana. You know what? Font of Inspiration. In addition, you can spend 1 mana to regain 1 expended use of Bardic Inspiration. No, we're gonna change that. We're going to pluck this, and we're going to move it to level 5. And you can inspire, and you can expend 1 Bardic Inspiration die to regain 2 points of mana. There. So now you can spend them back and forth. 2 points gets you a Bardic Inspiration die. 1 Bardic Inspiration die gives you 2 points. So you can convert your entire mana pool of 80 mana at 20th level into Bardic Inspiration points. Or you could take the 5 Bardic Inspiration points you're bound to have by level 20 and give yourself 10 extra mana if you want. So, up to you. So, various features. Font of Inspiration. In addition, you can expend 2 points of mana. Right. 2 points of mana. Level 18, Superior Inspiration dice. When you roll initiative, you regain 2 Bardic Inspiration dice. So you're able to get mana back if you want to burn those inspiration dice, as we discussed. Let's see. Druid gain all. Oh yeah, that's right. Bardic subclass. Bard. Bards gain a feature. Features inscribed remains unchanged. Answer flavor here. College of. I think that's what they call them. So let's go check them out. Dance, Glamour, Lore, and Valor. Let's see how these work and what do we need to do about them. Dazzling footwork, inspiring movement, leading evasion. Huh. Dazzling footwork. While you aren't wearing armor or wearing a shield, you gain the following benefits. Dance Virtuoso. You have advantage on any charisma performance check you make that involves you dancing. Unarmored defense. Your base AC equals 10 plus your dexterity or charisma modifier. Agile strikes. Just to point this out. Again, bards gain all their subclass features with the below modifications. If a feature isn't described here, it remains unchanged as written in the player's handbook. Bardic damage, you can use your dexterity instead of strength to make attack rolls, and when you deal damage with an unarmed strike, you can deal bludgeon damage equal to a roll of your Bardic Inspiration die, plus your dexterity modifier instead of the strike's normal damage. This roll does not expend the die. I like that, but there's no reason for me to change it. Inspiring movement. When an enemy you can see ends its turn within 5 feet of you, you can take a reaction, expend one use of your Bardic Inspiration die to move up to half your speed. Then one ally of your choice within 30 feet of you can also move up to half their speed using their reaction. None of the feature's movements provoke opportunity attacks. I love that, but I don't need to modify it. Tandem footwork. When you roll initiative, you can expend one use of your Bardic Inspiration die if you don't have the incapacitated condition. When you do so, roll your Bardic Inspiration die, and you and each ally within 30 feet of you who can see or hear you gain a bonus of initiative equal to, I love that. Leading, but there's no reason for me to change it. Leading an evasion. When you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed in the saving throw and only half damage if you fail. That is evasion. If any creature within 5 feet of you are making the same dexterity saving throw, you can share this benefit with them for that save. That's a great feature. You can't use this. Okay, so that's awesome. But there's literally nothing that we needed to do for it. So what we do want to do is add this stuff in. So I get to take this here. I'm going to drop it down here because I want to give them casting. I think this is my running theory. I think they nerfed the free spells that a lot of classes got as a means of scaling their power down. So they didn't have I think they upped the amount of prepared spells in general, but took away the bonus spells they got from their subclasses. I like them having the subclasses because I like that added flavor and giving them access to stuff that they normally wouldn't have. We can do that with the martial power system in place because we have so much more that characters can now do using martial powers. So it's actually because we gave all of these guys bonus subclass powers too. I could take away all of their subclass toys. I would rather just stick with the old school and give everyone the flavor back. So I think that's great. And they automatically, so when you get a subclass, you automatically make it whatever. They can be whatever color you want. You can cast them with any color man you want. For you, it's whatever you want. You don't have to worry about which color. So that's a great way to help characters always be able to lean into a set of spells. And by providing that kit, it helps further encourage the type of actions they're going to take because they never have to worry about if their mana pool is balanced or not to be able to do it. So we're going to go with Dance. This is the Calls of Dance. Dance spells. And you could just decide not to give them any if you didn't want to. That's totally fair. But I think we're going to find a stack of cool stuff that we can use. So let's go over here. I'm going to go back to the top. am overheating. Excuse me for a second. I need to open up some cool air. All right. Let's see. We're going into spellcasting. Game rules. Spells. We're gonna go with no, we want the advanced features, and source category is core. And spell level is cantrip. So the way at third level goes is 1 cantrip, 2 first, and a second level spell. That's generally how it works. So let's see what we got. We're looking for dance-like stuff, right? So let's find some dance stuff. Dancing lights. I don't know about that. Maybe. It's in the name, right? Mending, message, mind sliver, poison spray, produce flame, ray of frost. Let's see. Resistance, sacred flame, shillelagh, spare the dying, starry wisp. What is starry wisp? You want a mote of light at one creature or object within range. On hit, takes damage. Nah, that's not really. Thorn Whip might be a good idea. It forces movement. Thunderclap, does that push people away? From you succeed damage or take damage. That's it. Alright, so it's just damage from Thunderclap. Word of Radiance. Yeah, Thorn Whip. I like Thorn Whip. Let's go back up to the top. Go blip. And then blop. And the burp. Alright, we're looking for movement type stuff. We need 2 first and then we'll need a second. So what's movement based stuff that we might be able to find? I'm thinking, you know what? Honestly, I'm thinking Zephyr Strike. That is such an obvious, but I guess it doesn't exist. Zephyr Strike. I thought Zephyr Strike existed. It's Zephyr something. Zephyr Strike. There we go. Oh, but it wasn't renewed. Oh, that's a shame. Zephyr Strike was super cool. Alright, well, whatever. So, never mind. Thunder Wave pushes people, so that's got potential. I'll go ahead and just... Thunder Wave. I'll go ahead and just scratch that in for the moment. Identify, inflict, jump. Jump's got a lot of potential. Push comes to shove. That's good. Lawn Strider, also not a... actually, Lawn Strider is a better spell for dancers than I think Thunder Wave is. And it's on their list already. Sanctuary, Searing Smite, Shield of Faith, Sleep. Tasha's not right. Divine Favor, Entangle, Expeditious Retreat. There we go. Expeditious Retreat. Now, let's just complete the list just to make sure we don't leave anything missing. Featherfall's honestly not horrible, but then Bard already gets it, so fuck it. Fog Cloud Goose, Grease is fun. It's a neat idea. I like what we have though. Hex Hunter's Mark, Ice Knives, especially because they're not on the list. That's great. Although Grease isn't on Bards list either. There's an argument for that. But I think we're good with... Nope. Okay, cool. That was easy. Now let's go to second level and pick out some dance spells there. Dance! Shapoopy. Aid could work. Maybe. Blur's not a bad one. Ooh, and it's not a sorcerer. I love giving them access to stuff that's not normally... Yeah, I mean, Blur's not a bad one. If push comes to shove, we're done. But there might be something else. Tastier. Not seen it yet. Not seen it yet. Maybe you'll surprise me. I mean, Misty Step, that's a very compelling argument. Misty Step, super good. It's even in the name. All right, it's too much of a pick me. I gotta give it to him. But we'll double check. And last page. Nope, that was a good pick. Cool, easy peasy. Let's go on to number 3. See if if our luck holds out. We find some more cool stuff. Beacon of Hope, Bestow, Blinding, Blink. Blink ain't bad. Blink's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm gonna pencil that in because I think movement stuff. Oh, there's a Chardalons, but I didn't see it. So I guess it didn't make the cut. So yeah, we're kind of thin pickings right now, right? Was it not a Chardalon? Hold on. Yeah, it's only in Dragons. That's a shame. We miss you. We miss you. Get off the screen. Jesus. Yeah, Blink was a good one. Let's see. Just need one more. Surely we're going to find something. If we have to, we go with Fly, I guess. Gaseous Form. Nah, I bet we can find something better. Bet there's something better. Phantom Steed. Not quite. Sending Sleet Storm. Oof. It's getting thin. It's getting thin. Slow. Haste. Why did I not see Haste? Did I just miss Haste? Water Walk? That's silly. Haste is the obvious answer here. How did I miss that? F. Haste. Wow, it's not a Bard spell. That's fucking awesome. Yeah. Haste for sure. For sure. Haste is a great spell. These are all great spells. Slow's not bad either, though. I gotta do it. We gotta go with slow. Yeah. Let's go to 4. God, what a pick me list, man. And 4. We're gonna find stuff up here. Compulsion. Each charm person uses as much movement as possible to go that way. So yeah, Compulsion's good. I've got wind chimes and wood blocks set up outside, and it's getting to be the gusty season, so they're rattling a lot. And I've got the porch door open to help cool down the room a little bit. I tried the fireplace today, and that was a bad move because it's just too hot. Just too hot. Freedom. Oh God, freedom of movement. Jesus, what a really great pick. Yeah, Bard has it already though, but I mean, it covers the bill. So I mean, if anything were to be for Dance, that is a really, really good pick. But we'll check just to see if there's something else. No. 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 And last page, just to be thorough. Wildfire. Nope. Cool. I think we did it. Excellent. Now let's go to Haste and Slow. It's so awesome. Filtar. Animate objects isn't bad. You can make things dance around. I'm gonna tentatively add it. I haven't looked at the 2024 rules for animate objects yet. Choose a number of non-magical objects within reach that aren't being worn or carried, aren't fixed in surface, and aren't gargantuan. The maximum number, I like that because gargantuan is anything bigger than 15 feet in size. That's a really good language. The maximum number of objects is equal to your spellcasting ability modifier. For this number, a medium or smaller target counts as one object. A medium or smaller is equal to the maximum number of objects is equal to your spellcasting ability modifier. For this number, a medium or small target counts as 1, large 2, huge as 3. Wow, that's a heavy nerf. Each target animates, sprouts legs, blah blah blah. Becomes uses an animated object stat block. Reduces 0 hit points at the end of the turn using a higher spell slot. Increases. Oh wow, larger slot just increases the damage. Why 1d4, huh? One d4, 2d6, and 2d12 plus 3 plus modifier. Interesting. Okay. And that's much simpler. Okay, I'm really happy with that. And I'm still satisfied with it being on the list. Because, you know, you make little dancing things. It's cool. Man, that Majesty thing might not be a bad idea. I could go with that if I need to. It's probably already on. It's probably already on the Bard list. I'm not super into the AOE stuff, but we'll see. We'll see if it makes sense. Storm of Radiance. Huh. 40-foot calendar. Neat. Mask Cure Wounds, Mislead, Modify Memory, Pass Wall. Pass Wall is not the worst thing. Oh, Steel and Strike. God, yes. Fuck yeah, man. What a perfect ability. Absolutely. Ranger, Wizard. Cool. Yeah, 100%. That is 100%. But we'll go back and we'll look at the rest of the list just in case there might be something we missed. Swift Quiver, nah. No. Tree Stride, nah. And then Yolanda's Regal Present. I suspect this is already a Bard. Yeah, it's already a Bard ability. Hot diggity damn. That was a great build. That's a sick list. When you reach a Bard level specified in the dance spells table, you thereafter always have the listed spells prepared. Thorn Whip, Expeditious Retreat, Jump, Misty Step, Haste, Slow, Compulsion, Freedom of Movement, Animate Objects, Steel Wind Strike. Crazy good. And we don't need that. Okay, well, this might be a pattern that we see replicated. College of Dance. Damn it, Kearney. Let's copy here. Paste here. There you go. Bop, 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 bop. College of what? College of what's next? Glamour. Of Glamour. Circle of 3 variants. College of Glamour. On the Glamour spells. Glamour spells. Dance spells. College of Dance. Level 3 variant. College of Dance spells. Collage. Glamour spells. Definitely Dancing Lights. No question, final answer. But then we need 2 first, and then a second, and then we need 2 third, 2 fourth, 2 fifth. So, but first, let's get the gist of what the different features do. Good features. Let's go down and grab some of the subclass stuff. Yawning. Oh, I'm yawning already. Sleepy Phil needs sleep. So I wake up early and get some painting done. Does this exist? So let's check out its bits, huh? Beguiling magic. You always have the Charm Person and Mirror Image spell prepared. In addition, immediately after you cast an enchantment or illusion spell using a spell slot, you can cause a creature you can see within... Okay, we automatically get to add this because it's talking about schools of magic, which just do not exist. So, Beguiling Magic qualifier. Here we go. Beep, beep, beep. Nice. Beguiling Magic. And look at that. Charm Person and Mirror Image. So, Charm Person. And we need a second level spell. That. Immediately after you cast a spell using a spell slot, whenever you expend mana to cast a spell, comma, you can cause a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself to make a wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC. On a failed save, the target has the charmed or frightened effect, your choice, for 1 minute. The target repeats the save at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success. Once you use this benefit, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest. You can also restore it, use of it by expending one use of your Bardic Inspiration. No action required. Which is 2 mana, which is qualifies at 3rd level. Perfect. So immediately after you expend mana to cast an enchantment or illusion spell, you can cause a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself to make a wisdom saving throw. Enchantment or illusion spell. Okay, so we're going to do it this way. Immediately after you expend mana to cast one of your glamour bonus spells, you can cause a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself to make a wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC. On a failed save, blah, blah, blah. So, Dancing Light, immediately after you expend mana to cast one of your glamour bonus spells. Charm Person, Mirror Image. So now we have reason to load this up on enchantment and illusion spells specifically. Yeah. To theme the flavor of the class. Which is perfect. Mantle of Inspiration. You can weave fey magic into a song or dance to fill others with vigor. As a bonus action, you can expend a use of Bardic Inspiration, rolling a Bardic Inspiration die. When you do so, you choose a number of other creatures within 60 feet of yourself, up to a number equal to your charisma modifier, minimum of 1 creature. Each of those creatures gains a number of temporary hit points equal to 2 times the number rolled on the Bardic Inspiration die, and then each can use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking OA. I have no reason to change that. So, Mantle of Majesty, you always have the command spell prepared. Command is a first level spell? Huh. Man. Not happy with this. Hold on. Maybe I made a bad assumption. Because what if Mirror Image is 2nd level? Holy shit. Fucking jackpot. Alright, Mirror Image, so command, Charm Person. Eee, this is working out just fine. Command, Mirror Image. Nice. So that's going to be, what level is that? I don't know. What levels, what subclass levels do we get things? 3, 6, 14. Huh? 3, 6, 14, I guess. Huh. Did I do that right? So 14, 6, 3. I don't know what level Mantle of Inspiration is supposed to be. Is it 3 or is it 6? I'm guessing Mantle of Majesty is 6. God, why couldn't you just fucking give them... They've got 4 features. Why didn't you just give them bonus spells and a 4th subclass? Fucking lazy. All right. It's just, Watsy, I love this game, but you're not good stewards. Unbreakable Majesty. All right, Mantle of Majesty. As a bonus action, you can cast Command without expending a spell slot. And you take an unearthly appearance for 1 minute or until. During this time, you can cast Command as a bonus action without expending. During this time, you take an unearthly appearance for 1 minute or until your concentration ends. During this time, you can cast Command as a bonus action without expending a spell slot. Any creature charmed by you automatically fails its saving throw against the command you cast with this feature. Once you use this feature, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest. You can also use it by expending a 3rd level spell slot. No action required. You can cast Command without expending a spell slot. Huh. As a bonus action, you can assume a magical majestic presence for 1 minute or until you have the incapacitated condition. For the duration, whenever any creature hits you with an attack roll for the first time on a turn, the attacker must succeed a charisma saving throw against your spell save DC, or the attack misses instead, as the creature recoils from your majesty. Once you assume this majestic presence, you can't do so again until you finish a short or long rest, or generally expend 5 points of mana. Presence, recoil from your creature first attack roll, succeed charisma saving throw, or attack misses as the creature recoils from your majesty. Once you assume this form, it's 1 minute. Incapacitated. Any creature that attacks, saving throw, or fails a sanctuary, basically. Short or long rest. 14th level. 4 mana would generally be where it's at. Because 13 is at half casting, so this would be a 4th. Okay, we'll make it Unbreakable Majesty as a 4th level spell slot. Mantle of Majesty, being able to sustain this effect. You can only use it once. We're going to rebuild. Yeah, not there. Unbreakable Majesty. We'll update Unbreakable Majesty. So 6 and 10. Is that right? God, it just feels so weird. 6 and 10. 6 and 14. Thank you. Here. That's what I'm trying to do. 6 and 14. But I agree, Magical Secrets is really good. Huh. What is it? Mantle of Inspiration. No. Yeah, I honestly don't know what level Mantle of Inspiration is supposed to click in at. H-I... Oh, it's alphabetical, so... Oh, It could be 3. Because getting 2 mantles at level 6 seems weird. So that makes me think, as a bonus action, you expend use of your Bardic Inspiration die roll and rest number. I think Mantle of Inspiration is 3rd level. So Mantle of Majesty. Not a fan. Uh, 14. Yeah, we'll fetch that. Hold on. We're gonna fetch this. Any creature by you automatically fails this effect. And it's the important part right here. As a bonus action, you cast Command without expending a spell slot, and you take it on an unearthly appearance. As a bonus action, you take on an unearthly appearance for 1 minute. As a bonus action, you tap. Do I want this to eat your entire... Yes, because it's level 6, 3rd level. Level 6, you have... Level 5 is your spellcast... Level 6 spellcasting level means you can cast 3rd level spells. This eats your concentration, which means it eats all of your concentration as an ability, which would be 3rd level spell effect. So you tap 3 mana as a 3rd level spell effect to take on an unearthly appearance. While you maintain concentration. Period. During this time, maintain. During this time, you can cast Command as a bonus action without expending mana. Any creature charmed by you automatically fails its saving throw against the command you cast with this feature. Once you use this feature, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest. Why is that lit up like that? Because I didn't filter it. Let's go back in here. Let's C pasty A P B there. You use this. You can use this feature. Once you use this feature, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest. You can also restore it. You can also restore your use of it by expending 3 mana. There. You can do it anytime you spend 3 mana. Just as a bonus action, you tap 3 mana. And then, what was the last bit? Unbreakable Majesty. As written, except that when you finish the ability, you can regain it. So, let's find, as listed in the player's handbook language. As listed, thank you, Timely Timer, keeping time with me in time. I know there's something down here. Yeah, the feature remains unchanged as listed in the player's handbook. There you go, Beppo. 14 is Unbreakable Majesty. Majesty. This feature remains unchanged as detailed in the player's handbook, and you can regain uses by expending 5 points of mana. Sorry, 4 points of mana. Unchanged as detailed, and you can regain. This feature. By expending 4 points of mana. No action required. Paired. Let's see if there's anything that actually needs anything. I don't think it does, though. As a bonus action, you can assume a magically majestic presence for 1 minute or until you have the incapacitated condition. For the duration, whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll for the first time on a turn, the attacker must succeed on a charisma saving throw against your spell save DC. Condition for the duration whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll. It's definitely worth 4 mana. Nah. Yeah, regain use. Let it run for a minute, and then you just burn 4 mana. You can turn it on again. That's fine. And that brings us back to Doe. So let's figure out our spell list. I think I have a general command, majesty, terror sort of thing going on here. So that should be okay. Let's just let's scoop this up, just to scoop it. Potentially something here. Potentially something here. Cool. College of something. And the something spells below. Something spells. Something. 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 Let's see. Alright, back to Glamour. Let's check out to see what cool things we could do that you don't already have access to. That we could bring up along the way. So we got our cantrip. Oh, wait. Nope. We got our Dancing Lights, Charm Person. No, yeah, we have that. Dancing Lights, Charm Person. What about, is there a more glamour cantrip sort of thing we could use? Blade Ward, Chill Touch, Druid Craft, Eldritch Blast, Elements of the Zone, Friends. Ooh, Friends? Yeah, Friends is better. Friends is, I'm certain, most appropriate. However, we will go through the rest of the list to see if there's something worthwhile. How did Friends change? You magically emanate a sense of friendship towards one creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on within saving throw, or have the charm condition for the duration. The target. Oh my god, is that a concentration effect? Oh my god, wow. Friends is a concentration effect. Huh. Is that the... Oh no, there's a lot of cancers that are... Okay, cool. That's awesome. So you maintain concentration on that, right? The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or have the charm condition for the duration. The target succeeds automatically if it isn't a humanoid. If you're fighting it or if you have cast this spell on it within the last 24 hours. The spell ends early if the target takes damage or if you make an attack roll. If you're fighting it or haven't, make a saving throw. When the spell ends, the target knows it was charmed by you. That's fair. Is there something better? Nope. Nope. Cool. All right, so let's go to, we have our first level spell, we have our second level spell. Let's get our third level spell. Oh, no, I went second. I'd like to do them one at a time, just to narrow the scope and to not get confused on accident. Plus, it gives me an idea of how many do I actually have for each level. So, we are looking for things that allow glamour, commands, inspiration, awe-striking. Calm emotions might not be a bad decision. I'm going to pencil that in for now. I'm not 100% on it, but calm emotions. Maybe. I'm maybe on calm emotions. I like that. I like that it's using the attitude. That's great. Yeah, I'm really good with that. Calm Emotions is a great pick. Crown of Madness might not be a bad decision. Charm condition for the duration. Succeeds automatically if it isn't humanoid. A spectral crown appears on the charm creature target's head, and it must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack. Against Crown of Madness is pretty good. I'm gonna pencil that in. It does hit you with the charm condition, so I like that. No, none of this is jumping out at me yet. Old Person could arguably be bardish, but it's already on the list, and who cares? It's off-brand. Magic Mouth. Oh, that's a Mind Spike. I don't think I'm going to find something better, but I'm going to look anyway. Misty Step, Mirror Image. That could be okay. Nistle's Magic Aura. Needs a false aura effect below. Mask. Type spells or other magical effects treat the target as if it were a creature of the. Oh, neat. I like that. Pass without trace. No. 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 Shouldn't it? No. 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 Nope. All right. Let's move on to the last page. Just. Okay. Cool. So, in truth, may have been a contender, maybe. But I'm really happy with where we're at. Say, what you got? Aura spells are good. Aura Vitality might end up being a really good decision. And it's not on their list either. So that becomes immediately a strong contender. Aura Vitality. Beacon of Hope, also a good Majesty thing. Each target has advantage on Wisdom saving throws and death. Honestly, Beacon of Hope, that's a really good one. Let's go. Let's go. Beacon of Hope. Not a cleric, not a bard spell. Also, good bonus. Clairvoyance, conjure animals. No. Ooh, Crusader's Mantle. Magical Aura, 30 feet. Aura, creatures, extra radiant damage. It's not worth it. It's a horrible spell, by the way. And it doesn't even have a ramp. Just an extra D4. All allies, while in this aura, and the aura is 30 feet. Okay, if there was a lot of allies on the battlefield, that would be, assuming a normal party, 4 companions, an extra 44. It's an extra 9 damage. 3rd level, that's a little weak, honestly. It's a little weak. That's fine. Fear's not bad. Fly. We already got 2 really good ones, though. Man, you're going to have to really convince me of something better. Hypnotic Pattern. Yeah, Hypnotic Pattern. That's a really good one. It is a bard spell already, though. Hope. Oh my god, did I do this wrong? Yeah, I totally did this wrong. I'm double dipping, y'all. Can't let me double dip. Can't double dip. These are supposed to be done on 5. And hypnotic pattern ain't bad. I'm going with that one. I like Beacon of Hope better. And hypnotic pattern brings in a little bit more illusion. That jives, but is there something better? That's not glamour-esque. So far, I'm pretty happy with this. Beacon of Hope and hypnotic pattern, good choices. Slow, Speak with Dead, Speak with Plants, Spirit Guardians. No. Nope. Okay, cool. We did good. Move along and sing our song. On our way. Been this way 10 years to the day. Ramble on. More auras. Can't go wrong with auras, huh? Aura Purity. An aura radiates from you 30 feet duration. In the aura, you and your allies have resistance to all sorts of fun stuff. Blinded, Charmed, Deafened, Frightened. Poof, Aura Purity is pretty damn cool. I'm going to pencil you in for now, buddy. Charmed Person, Compulsion, Confusion. Confusion's not horrible. I'm going to pencil that in. Is there some sort of cool illusionary sort of something that we can pick up here? Hallucinatory terrain doesn't really meet the glamour vibe. Phantasmal Killer doesn't... That's not glamour, you know? Stone Shape. No. We're probably good with what we got. Yep, we're good with what we got. Alright. 5th... Nope. Sorry, Simon. 5th level. Yeah, those are good. And now we're looking for... more glamour. I mean, Circle of Power isn't horrible. Aura, allies, advantage on saving throws. Oh, Circle of Power is cool. Maybe. Let's pencil it in. Contact others, Contagion, Creation, Destruction. Dominate Person. It's a little on the nose. I mean, if we have to, we have to. I'll pencil it in. It's kind of like a hat on a hat, though, you know. Geas, not horrible. That's kind of glamour. Gish. I'm sorry. Gesh. Seaweed? You give an illusionary appearance to each creature of your choice, an unwilling creature. An unwilling target. You can give the same appearance or different ones to the targets. The spell can change the appearance of the target's bodies and equipment. Area, 30-foot range. change wrought by the spell fails to hold up on to physical inspection, for example. To examine a target and make an intelligence investigation check against your spell save DC. If it succeeds, it becomes aware the target's disguised. And Bard has it already. It's a cool spell, though. What else you got? I mean, yeah, Regal Presence, sure. That's really on the nose. Let's do it. Okay, Seeming. Yolanda's Regal Presence. Because, I mean, it's completely on the nose. It just be... It's such a pick-me. Target takes 46 psychic damage. Has a prone condition. You surround yourself with unearthly majesty, 10-foot emanation. Whenever the emanation enters the space of a creature that you can see, and whenever a creature you can see enters the emanation or ends its turn there, you can force that creature to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes psychic damage and has the prone condition. And you can push it up 10 feet away. Okay, yeah. And no upcasting. Cool. Yeah, that's a good set. I like that. Nice. Okay, cool. What's next? Poof, what do you need? Poof, what do you need? Poof, what do you need? I need to blow my nose. Ah, horrible net etiquette. My sincerest apologies to all. Is the College of Lore, move it out of L'Oreal. Lore. Say lore one more time, buddy. Lore. Lore. So how are you going to resolve all this lore, yo, buddy? Level... Do we need a variant? College of Lore. Oh, it's not too cold. I need to close my door. I'll be back in a moment. All right, what you got? Bonus proficiencies. Get 3. Cutting words. You learn to use your wit. I don't know what wit has to do with lore, but whatever. Otherwise, sap the confidence and competence of others. Bar of knowledge, the college members. Oh, I see. Because you're observant and you find things that are stupid about them and you point it out and insult them. You can take the reaction to expend 1 use to your bardic inspiration. Roll your bardic inspiration die. Subtract that number from the creature's roll, reducing the damage to potentially turn a success into a failure. No reason to change that. Magical discoveries. You learn 2 spells of your choice. These spells can come from the circle, from the cleric, druid, or wizard spell list, or any combination thereof. A spell you choose must be a cantrip or a spell for which you have a spell slot, as shown in the Bardic Features table. You always have the chosen spells prepared, and whenever you gain a Bard level, you can replace one of the spells with another spell that meets this requirement. Imperial skill. When you make an ability check or attack roll and fail, you can expend 1 use. I'm guessing this is 6. Yeah, and that'd be 14. When you make an ability check or attack roll and fail, you can expend 1 use of Bardic Inspiration, roll the Bardic Inspiration die, and add the number rolled to the d20. Whenever you make an ability check or attack roll and fail, on a failure, it doesn't get expended. That's where the Imperial skill comes from. Nice. Okay, well, we're going to do this a little bit differently. Still relevant, though. Okay. So what we're going to do is the College Lore spells. We're going to go down to the Wizard. Here we go. Copy. Back up. Dance lore. Choose 2 choose 2 spells. You learn 2 spells, comma, of your choice. And 2 spells of your choice. These these spells can come from the Cleric, Druid, or Wizard spell list, or any combination thereof. Each of which must be no higher than level 2. Whenever you gain access to a new level of spells in this class, you can add 1 additional spell. You can add 2 additional spells up to your max spell level, up to your max level. Again at 5th, at level 5. Seven and 9. In addition, the cost and time spent. Get rid of that. And it doesn't make any mention of changing them because you don't get to change them. Maybe 5, 7, 9. Level 6 is variant secret knowledge. Is that what it's called? No, magical discoveries. Stupid. Magical discoveries. Or any combination thereof. Each of which must be no higher than level 2. You can add 2 additional spells up to the max level spell. You learn 2 spells of your choice. These spells can come from the any combination thereof, each of which must be no higher than level 2. You can add 2 additional spells up to the max level spell you've gained as a bard, again at level 5, 7, and 9. Moreover, you can change previously. You know what? No, I think it just makes sense that once you fucking know them, you know them. You can swap out other prepared spells that you have, but I feel like you learn these. These are yours. You have these now. So choose wisely. That's on you. Magical discoveries. And we can just use this. So what are we doing with magical discoveries? I have thoughts. Currently what it does is it gives us 2 spells. These spells can come from any combination thereof. A spell you choose must be a cantrip or a spell. Yeah. Must be a cantrip or no higher than level 2. There. Those are these chosen spells prepared, and whenever you gain a bard level, you can replace one of the spells with another spell. Okay, we can add that. Nope, we're gonna leave it out. I don't like it after all. I just don't like it. So magical discoveries. We need to change this. So magical discoveries is when you reach. Got it. You choose 2 spells. You have these spells are always prepared. Period. You can add 2 additional spells up to your max level when you max level spell gained as a bard. You gain as a bard again at 5, 7, and 9. Magical secrets. Choose 2 spells you have prepared. These spells can be devoted. Choose 2 spells you have prepared. These spells can be devoted when for you these spells can be any color to any color you choose when you each color you choose when you cast them. Choose 2 spells you have prepared. For you, these spells can be devoted to any color you choose when you cast them. When you reach a new bard level, is that how it reads? When you reach a new bard level? And whenever you gain a bard level, and whenever, period. Whenever you gain a new bard level, whenever you gain a bard level, choose 1 additional spell you have prepared this way. From this, to benefit from this feature. If you choose a if you replace a chosen spell that benefits from this feature, you can if you replace a chosen spell that benefits from the feature, the spell that replaces it a spell that replaces if you replace a chosen spell that if you replace a prepared spell that benefits from this feature. The new spell benefits from choose that spell can be devoted to any. That spell can benefit from this feature instead. Period. If you replace a prepared spell that benefits from this feature, whenever. Furthermore, moreover, if you replace a prepared spell that benefits from this feature, that spell can benefit from this feature instead. Slowly sculpt your mana pool. Is there any benefit that you're going to gain from this as a soft magic system when you don't have to have specific points assigned to you, but you're just saying that you're casting in color mana? Not nearly as much as before, but you've already gained this feature at 3rd level. So technically you're not losing anything, you're just basically losing your 6th level feature this way. Which in this instance I think is fine, because you've already gotten hella value out of this. Last one. College of something. Let's find out. College of Valor, that's right. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. College of Valor. Love it. College of Valor spells. Valor, not to be confused with Glamour. What are we going to go with? True Strike, I think? Hell yeah. Right off the top. Obvious. But let's see what else we got going on. There might be something better. Who knows? Balls of Ivana are daring storytellers whose tales preserve the memory of the great heroes of the past. These bards sing the deeds of the mighty and vaulted. Vaulted halls are the crowds gathered around great bonfires. They travel to witness great events firsthand and to ensure the memory of the events didn't pass by, blah, blah, blah. Okay, combat inspiration. You can use your wit to turn the tide of battle. A creature that has a bardic inspiration die from you can use it in one of the following ways. Defense. The creature is hit by an attack roll. That creature can use its reaction to roll the bardic inspiration die and add the number rolled to its AC against the attack, potentially changing the attack into a miss. Offense. Immediately after the character hits a target with an attack roll, the character can roll the bardic inspiration die and add the number rolled to the attack's damage against the target. Nice. Martial training. You gain proficiency with martial weapons and train with them with medium armor. In addition, you can use simple or martial weapons as a spellcasting focus. As weapon, as spellcasting, okay, don't need to change either of those. 6th level extra attack. You can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn. In addition, you can cast one of your cantrips that has a casting time of an action in place of one of those attacks. And then battle magic. Thank you, Timely Timer. Keep it going. After you cast a spell that has a casting time of an action, you can make one attack with a weapon as a bonus action. I literally have nothing I need to add to any of these. However, I do have the spells. And considering everything that's going on in the world, that feels pretty chintzy. So I think they actually need spells. And then we'll add the cleric to the next list. When we come back, we'll work on the cleric. So we're going to finish up the bard. I think we have some druid spells to resolve. And that means that on... Oh, God, tomorrow's Tuesday. Yes, that means tomorrow on Tuesday we'll come back and we'll take care of the cleric. Or maybe we'll tease you and we'll do the warlock. Nah, we got the cleric here. We'll do the cleric. So let's go fetch ourselves valor, bravery, etc. So anything that pumps up attacks and basically braveries. So I'm fine with True Strike. What else we got though? Something Valor. Bless is good Valor. Let's go with Bless. That's a great spell. Hand, Strong Person, Command, Compel Duel. Compel Duel is a great one too. Is that a Bard spell? It feels like it should be. It's not. Sweet. That is such a great Bard of Valor. Yeah, now we need a second level. Hot daggity dig. My thing said bleep. There it is. Okay. What's some cool Valor stuff? Arcane Vigor. What the fuck is that? You tap your life force to heal yourself, huh? Sorcerer and Wizard, huh? Second level spell. Roll 1 or 2 of your unexpended hit point dice, and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll's total plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Those dice are then expended. For each spell slot above second. Jesus, that's not a really great option. I'm going to skip that one, but thanks. Calm Emotion is not Valor. Not Madness isn't Valor. Darkness isn't. No, none of these are. Well, Enhance Ability might be. I'm going to pencil that one in. And you know what? Honestly, I should go back and look at that to see is that it feels like it should be a Bard spell. It is. Like freaking everyone and their brother gets that one. Enlarge isn't bad. What about Enthrall? See, within 10 feet range, make a wisdom saving throw. Any creature you or your companions are fighting automatically succeed on the save. Automatically succeed the save on a fail roll. Target has minus 10 wisdom penalty. And checks. And that's meh, whatever. Skip it. Fine Steed isn't bad. On the back of a magic horse, that's kind of cool. But let's see if there's something better. There's got to be something better than that. Magic weapon, maybe. Magic weapon's not a bad contender. No. I'm not seeing any Valor here. Scorching Ray, no. Shining Smite, nah. Spike Growth, Spiritual Weapon, Suggest. No. Shining Smite, what do you do? Hit by the strike takes radiant damage until the spell ends and sheds. Nah. Looking for the Valor. Warding Bond. That's got some good Valor going on. Let's do that. Warding Bond. I love that. That's a great Valor spell. Sacrificing yourself for your friend's survival. Warding Bond for the fucking win. They took away Blade Ward from me. Blade Ward was such an awesome cantrip for Spelljammer. To be able to upcast it to grant your ship the immunity, but now I'm actually really happy that they did, because now I get to make that a support bonus action instead of a spell, and then it lasts the full until their turn again, so that you have resistance, so you have ongoing resistance for the bonus action. I like that a lot while they're able to maintain focus. I love that. I love that. Let's go to, we want third now. Yeah, I'm actually really excited about that change. Makes it far more accessible to anybody, not just casters. I love it. Okay, so we're looking for Majesty, Valor, right? Beacon of Hope. I think we already have that on the Glamour Bard, so that would be kind of double redundant. Aura of Vitality. We dropped Aura of Vitality, didn't we? Aura of Purity is what they had. Penciling it in. There's that Beacon of Hope again. I think we already have that, right? Yeah, Beacon of Hope. I don't want to double dip it. Blinding your opponent isn't very glorious. Crusader's Mantle, though. Let's look at that does again. As a D4. That's actually relevant. Crusader's Mantle. It might not seem like a lot, but you stack on a D4, it's okay. It's 3rd level, it's concentration, it's iffy. I'm penciling it in. I think I want to replace it though. Fear, no. Valor doesn't have fear. They want to have any enemies face you head on. Glyph of Warding, same thing. It's a different vibe than Glamour. Remove Curse. It's kind of valorous, but no, I mean not so much. Slow. Speak Dead. Sway. Tongue. Wind Wall. Yeah, no, it looks like we found them. Cool. Aura Vitality. Maybe not natural 20s, but they're unique and different, so from, you know, others. And they're cross-classing, so I like that. I like the cross-class dipping. Okay, so we're looking for Valor here. What we got? Death Ward? Yep, Death Ward. That's a great one. And what else? What else you got? Show me something valorous. Give me the valor. Show me the valor. Remind me what this is? No, that's not valor. That's no. No. Valor. I want Valor. Give me the Valor. Oh, goddamn you. I need Valor. Aura of Purity? Did we do that already? I think we have Aura of Purity up on the Glamour. Yeah, Aura of Purity. But hey, what about the Aura of Life? Yeah? While the aura is on you and your allies have resistance to necrotic damage, and your hit point resources, the maximum can't be reduced. Now it has 0 hit points. Oh, yeah. Aura of Life. That's a great, that one's good. We'll go with it. So we got Aura of, we have Death Ward and Aura of Life, comma. Double redundant? Perhaps. Maybe not. I'm good with it. We're reaching for straws here, folks. We're about to dive into the Druid. Let's see. I'm looking for 2 Valory related things. What feels like Valor here? Circle of Power has potential Valor. Remind me what that does? Advantage on saving throws against spells and magical effects. Affected creature makes a saving throw against a spell or magical effect that allows it a saving throw to only take half damage. It takes no damage and it succeeds to save. Jesus. Okay, Circle of Power, super good. Yeah. I don't think I've dipped into that in this class. I know I grabbed it on, I think, one of the Druids. God damn it, Circle of Power is down there already. Well, someone's going to have to give. Conjure Volley, Other Plane, Contagion, Creation, Destructive Wave. Show me Destructive Wave. Show me to get on the same page. Ripples outward. Okay, we can switch dance to Destructive Wave. We're taking away Circle of Power, and so we're giving them Destructive Wave. That feels better to me. So we'll leave Valor with a Circle of Protection. Of Power. You've already got the you already got the dance step thing going. So, let's see. Dispel Good and Evil. That's not. I don't immediately hate that idea. I'm gonna pencil that in. Goof or Evil. Just penciling that in though, because we might have a better one. Gashna. Hallow. Oh, 24-hour casting time. Fuck that. That's not Valor. Show me the Valor. Mislead. I could modify your memory so you think I'm valorous. Eh? Eh, Potter fans? Magical Me. Raise up, have a bond. Nah. Seeming Steel Wind. Summon. Thin Pickens. Tree Stride. Wall of Force. Regal Presence. Narf. Come on, buddy. I guess Dispel Good and Evil is it. So let's double check what that does. Disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Break enchantment. No, this is great. No, yeah, that's fantastic. Yep. Dispel Good and Evil. Hey, nice. All right, Bard is good to go, man. Bard is good to go. Let's drop down back into the Druids and pluck some spells. I think there was. Get out of here, you freaking knob. I think we missed out on some of Circle of the Moon. Stars is done. Storm. Okay, we need Stars and Storms. Destructive Wave is like we already got that. Storm Radiance, cool. All right, back to the moon. Let's go back to the moon. Now a sugar. Cantrip. Let's fetch a moon cantrip, shan't we? Let's see. Where are we going to find a moon something? Something like a moon. Moon. Looking for the moon. Sacred Flame? Starry Wisp. I mean, if we're going with Circle of the Stars, does it not have Starry... It's a little on the nose, but it's a little perfect. Thaumaturge, Thunderclap, Toll the Dead, Dancing Lights. Now I want a first. Oh, what about Storm? Storm needs a first level. Maybe Resistance would be good for Storm. Oh, Thunderclap, of course. Fucking Thunderclap. How perfect. Oh, that's perfect. I love this game, man. we're looking for. Let's focus on the moon for now. Something just jumps out of us and says storm, then yeah, storm. We'll give it to him. But we're looking for moon stuff right now. Moon stuff. I'm thinking there's some sort of I think there's like a brilliant smite or something. There's some sort of a smite spell that I think would actually work really well for the moon for the transformation stuff. But let's see what else we have here. Altar Self isn't the worst, right? Fairy Fire, maybe. Yesh. Moon-like, moonishness. My sync says dwop. So something's going on there. Inflict wounds, magic, protection, purify, ray of sickness, sanctuary. How serious snakes? I think it's fire damage though, right? You catch his own fire. It's pressing you the burning the burning hazard, but whatever. Shield of Faith, Shield, Silent Image, Sleep, Speak, Tensor. Tensor is this. Half tempted. Thundering Sight, Thunder Wave. Yeah, sure. Thunder Wave, of course. What's Wrathful Smite? Frightened Condition. Nah. So what were we seeing here? Thunderclap, Thunderwave, right. Storm's gonna be easy and fun, I'm sure. Circle Stars. Stars. Dancing Lights. Shice, man. Circle the Moon. Apparently this is harder than I thought. Alarm. Charm Person. Chromatic Orb. Moon, transformation, darkness, nighttime. Oh, dark vision's not a bad idea. Also, apparently not a first level spell. Disguise self. Fairy Fire kind of sucks, but we'll give it to him. Because you got to give him something. Find Familiar, Grace, Guiding Bolt, Hail of Thorns, Hellish Rebuke, Heroism, Hex. What about... Jeez. Identify, lose your script, inflict wounds. Mage armor, magic missile, protection from evil. Great, right? This one's challenging. Silent image, speak with animals, thunder strike, thunder smite. Thunder wave, unseen servant, witch bolt. Forming is between you and the target. God, witch bolt sounds kind of cool for storm too. I like that. Witch bolt for storm brew that just seems fucking cool. What is Wrathful Smite? Oh yeah, it becomes frightened. Damn, I'm looping through again just for a... Arrgh. Wrong. So easy for storms. So easy. Third pass. What is Bane? Target subtracts D4 from the attack roll. Oh, unlucky. Blast, Burning Hands, Charmed Hands, Chromatic Orb. No. Color Spray, no. Detect Magic, Detect Poison, Disguise Self. Dissonant Whispers. If we're leaning into the transformation, the transformation jive, I mean, Moonbeam is going to be easy enough. There's other moon stuff that's going to come around. So the two things is like moon effects, and then the lycanthropy shape change sort of thing. So I feel like yeah, I'm not happy with this guy's self. But I'm really reaching for straws at this point. Increases by 1 for spell slot about first. No. Entangle, Expeditious Retreat, Fairy Fire. Saw that one. Find Familiar. Fog Cloud, Goodberry, Grease, Guiding Bolt. Hunter's Mark. Yeah, let's go with Hunter's Mark. Why not? Because I get this wolf scent idea. That's where that came from. Strictly. Plus it's a damage boost if you want to maintain concentration on it while you're in a wild shape form. It's super useful. Alright, so Alter Self is definitely something we could go with. So let's just go ahead and pencil that in. It's better than, yeah, it's nice that we didn't take Disguise Self now. Dwop. Beast Sense isn't bad. Dark Vision's super good. But we get ourselves Change Self. Is that off of the list or is it on the list? Alter Self, sorry. Alter Self is a sorcerer and wizard. So that's, oh yeah, that's actually pretty good. Natural weapons, appearance. Yeah, Alter Self is a good one. Okay, cool. Mischief Managed. I guess we can go through the rest of the spells just to see if something jumps out at us. But I really like that one. Dark Vision's a good one, though. I'll give you that. Fuck you, Moonbeam. God damn it. Did we have a Moonbeam effect that we're ignoring right now? Hold on. Hold on. I feel like I'm missing a component here. Cure wounds. Nope. Cure Wounds, fine. Moonbeam, fine. Super on the nose, but that's cool. Hey, this one gets bonus spells. Hey, look at that. Moonbeam. Cure Wounds. Why is Cure Wounds on your list? Oh well. Moo. I don't think Starry Wisp needs to be on their list. Wait a second. Does Circle of Stars also get something? Oh my god, it comes with spells. You get no spells. So yeah, I'm definitely leaving with Dancing Lights. I'm giving Starry Wisp over. Wrath of the Sea. Wow, Conjure Animals, really? How basic. Wait, isn't Starry Wisp something that's just naturally on the Druid list anyway? Yeah. Don't need to do that. Fount of Moonlight. Sure. In addition, you can cast the spells from this feature while in your wild shape form. Fairy Fire, Moonbeam, Conjure Animals, Fount of Moonlight, Circle of Power, it's fucking awesome. Conjure Animals, and oh, okay, so we only have to pick 2 at third and fourth. Oh, 3, 4, yeah, third and fourth, right? Well, let's keep it up. Let's see. Let's just glance through here and see what comes up. Maybe something will jump out at us. Daylight, not so much, you know. Something perhaps jumping out at us. Protection from energy? No, not really. Slending, I mean Sleet Storm. So much shit is just on the nose. No, Kearney. Concentrate. Trying to get you to Moon. Damn it, I reached the end already. Okay, let's look at Feign Death. No. Hunger of Hadar. Catalina's Tiny Arrow. Not Tiny Hut, I mean. Major Image. Mass Healing Word. When in doubt, give me some more healing. Non-detection, Phantom Steed. That doesn't feel moon-like, though. Revivify. Gains hit points equal to 2d4 plus your spellcasting ability mod. Really? Up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range. Huh, including yourself, of course. God, that's not a great spell. Oh well. God, protection from energy. Alright, I'm going to let it sit. Let's go to 4th. Defor, donate, devard, fabricate, fount of moonlight. What do you do anyway? Cool light weather wreathes your body for the duration. Entering bright light, 20 feet, 20 feet. Till spell ends, you have resistance to radiant damage. Your melee attacks deal extra radiant damage on hit. Take creature with 60 hit points. Your reaction to force a creature to make a constitution save throw on it. It is blinded. Doip. That's sink. What else you got? Show me your moonlight powers. Guardian of Faith. What are you all about? Duration unoccupied space. Nah, that doesn't feel very moon-like. Moon. Warlock's Resilient Sphere. Huh. How many attempts to bite one enemy? Magic action. With a hound 30 feet. Nah. Polymorph. Druid has. It's pretty on the nose. And I don't love it, but push comes to shove is better than nothing. It's not fantastic, I will admit that. But it's better than the options. So, hey, cool. We done did it. And stars and now storms, which we're ganking from the sea. So let's go look at the sea. Storm of the sea. Shatter, huh? Interesting. Okay. What else you got? Lightning bolt and water breathing. Comma, and we're skipping water breathing. Control water, ice storm. Ice storm automatically makes sense. Conjure elemental, hold monster. What? Why the fuck hold monster? What makes sense does that make? I'll go. I'll go with. Ugh. All right. Whatever. Let's go. Let's go fetch another third. Surely we're gonna find something stormy. I like Witch Bolt. I think that's a great choice. It's electric. So what are we looking for? We got Lightning Bolt already. We're looking for something. How about Call Lightning for the win? That's a little on the nose, don't you think? I mean, it's backed up with lightning bolt, but I mean, hey, if you're gonna be on theme, let's be on theme, yo. Let's see if there's something else. Stormy stuff. We're looking for stormy stuff. Storms. Go to the storm. Storm, storm, storm. More storm. Storm, storm, storm. Protection from energy is pretty good. Yeah, let's go with protection from energy. I don't think Druid has that, right? Yeah. No, they get it. Fuck them. Lightning bolt. Protection from energy. And just make sure you don't miss anything. Sleet Storm. We have Ice Storm. What about Sleet Storm? Huh? How's that feel? Well, it's got the word storm in the title, so it's a natural. Yeah. Yeah, but we have more options. Let's check out our last choice. Slow, smooth ass, good plants for the guardian, stinging clouds, water breathing, water walking, wind wall. Wind wall is not horrible, but I think what we have, I think Sleet Storm's better. Well, do I? You know what? Honestly, instead of Swings, I like Windwall better. Yeah. And then we'll go to 4. And then we'll be done. Nice. We did good progress today, guys. Cheers. What you got? Surely you got something for me, y'all. Conjure Minor Elemental. Conjure Woodland Beings. Control Water. Control Water might not be bad. Fabricated Fire Shield. Font of Moonlight. What else you got? Mercenary Terrain. Got the Ice Storm already. Staggering Smite. Stone. Summon. If I can replace Summon Elemental. That, Conjure Elemental. Huh. Oh, you make a storm around you. That's what they're doing. Got it. Well, shit. What else we got? Ice Storm, obvious. We already have that. Surely, was there something else that I just missed? Maybe Control Water is the answer. Flood, Part Waters, Redirect, Whirlpool. That doesn't feel like a storm. Well, maybe it is. You know what? Honestly, floods come from storms. Tropical storms, to be specific, y'all. So maybe that does make sense. Let's see if I don't feel like I've missed anything. And my timer is telling me the timing would be really good to be done. Checking it over one last time to see if there's anything that's more storm-like. Not seeing it, though. I already have Ice Storm. Nope. Yay, that's cool. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. All right. Hey, cool. Look, we did it, guys. Druid's actually done now, too. Sorcerer's on point. Fantastic. Okay, cool. So all of those are done. When we come back, we're going to be back tomorrow at lunch. I want to say like around 2 o'clock Seattle time, which will be 4 o'clock East time. We'll go through. We'll get the clerics. We'll go through the clerics. We might not get them done, but if we do, awesome. Then we're back on Thursday night, just like this. Actually, I think I'm doing some Beckme this week with Wally, DM, and Fred Wheeler from How to RPG. I think we got some more. I think we're doing the follow-up episode 2 of D&D Clue. I'm not positive. Maybe. But yeah, but after that, we'll get back on board with this. So whatever we don't get done with Cleric tomorrow, we'll get done Thursday night. And then we'll go back and look at the Warlock again to see any changes that we might need to make from a spellcasting perspective. And then that'll finish all 13 classes. They'll all be here. And I've got a playtest for the martial power system that's detailed here. And just to remind you guys of that real quick, playtest content is right here. You can click here to join my Discord server and sign up. It doesn't cost anything to play. Just looking for people to be on board with us. So if you're interested, swing on by. We're either going to play on Mondays like this or Saturday mornings like over the weekend. So thanks a lot, guys. Hopefully I'll see everybody tomorrow morning for more Eberron art. So cheers. Hold on. There, hit save. And okay, I'm outie. Later, guys.